Hi guys, it's Sweetie Suze. It has been quite a while since I've done one of these videos. Um, Long story short, I got pregnant at the end of August in 2019, and I ended up having my daughter Lena in April 2020. And I'm now finding time to get back there and find stuff to thrift and having time to do one of these videos. So, long story short, I want to try to keep this short. I've got a thrift haul from a trip to Bend, Oregon, to Klamath Falls, and to Grants Pass to share with you. So, some of these items I'm sharing aren't just thrifted, just things I picked up at stores while I was in Bend. So, the first store that we went to, or actually, I'll just show this first. We went and we visited the last Blockbuster in the world, and I got myself a t-shirt. So it just says Blockbuster, and then last Blockbuster on the planet. And I looked through their VHS DVD that they had for sale, and I picked up a couple VHS tapes. I picked up After the Thin Man. I've never seen this one. I just thought it looked cute with the cover. I picked up one of my all-time favorite Haley Mills movie, The Trouble with Angels, and one that I remember from my childhood, Hug a Bunch cartoons. So that's what I got as my souvenir in Blockbuster. Next up, I'm going to show you, I'll get through this stuff first and then I'll show you the clothing. So at one of the stores we stopped at, I got this really cute vintage card. And it's really odd. I think it's like an envelope because there's really nothing inside of it. I just really loved that image, and that might even be something that I'll frame. I picked up this book for my daughter, Guess How Much I Love You. She loves one of the cartoons that's on YouTube, so I thought she might enjoy the book. I picked up this Tiki Mug. We found this at the Goodwill in Bend. It was the first thrift store that we stopped at. And it's interesting because it doesn't have like it usually will say like what bar it's for, and it's blank. So I thought that was kind of interesting and different. I have a bunch of these barrel mugs, but not a blank one. I picked up this little Mary figurine. I just thought it was really sweet. I love the kind of the 40s vibe. I'm sorry if I'm talking very quietly. My daughter's napping. I don't want to wake her up. I picked up this little like kind of single stem flower holder vase that was really pretty. One of the nights we were there, we went to a Chinese restaurant called Chi. It's actually Chinese and Japanese. It was a recommendation from my friend Tess. Thank you, Tess, if you're watching. And if you are a mug collector, they do have a mug. It's just a Fu Man mug, but it's just nothing special, made in China. They're missing the name of the restaurant in the back, which I would recommend they do. If somebody that works there watches this, you should put your restaurant name to make these more collectible. I got, let's see, at the Grants Pass Goodwill, I got my daughter a bunch of Jojo Siwa bows. There's this one, which is like a glittery rainbow. There's this one with unicorns, rainbow. And then I also got this kind of pink with splatter rainbow print. it came in like a bag with various things. So there was also this one, this little homemade hair flower, kind of an 80s style splatter paint neon headband, and then just this cute little pink polka dot headband, which I'll probably keep for me. Next up, I'm going to share the jewelry that I got on my trip, and this was all bought at one store. I bought this in not Grants Pass, Bend at the Iron Horse Antique Shop. They have two locations. This is the location that's closer to, I forget the name of the highway, but if you know Bend, it's like the one that goes all the way through. There's two. The other location is downtown, kind of closer to the older area of Bend, and I'll share what I found there. But I found this turquoise. I think with enough research that I've done, I tested this using nail polish remover, because if this is dyed howlite, the dye should come off, and it didn't. I tested all of these pieces, by the way, but you can definitely tell there's like a resin on parts of the stones. So this is what you would call I forget, there's a name for it, stabilized turquoise. So this likely is turquoise. They've added resin to it to make it less like precious, because real turquoise is very chalky like material. So I don't know about value, but I just thought it was a very pretty piece. I love it. I've worn it several times already. The next turquoise piece that I got were this earring set, which could go with that bracelet, but they're just set of little turquoise rocks, and I tested these. None of the dye came off of any of these, which makes me presume they're not dyed howlite. I got this little bear turquoise piece necklace. And by the way, all the jewelry I'm showing, except for the last piece, I paid $5 total. I got this gorgeous bakelite, carved bakelite necklace, a little rose charm. So pretty. I got this little brooch. Kind of like a little man and a woman, kind of embraced. And then I got this charm bracelet, and it's nautical themed. It's got the seahorse, anchor, boat, and a little life preserver. So that was all $5 for all that jewelry. And then I bought this for $8, and this was at the Goodwill. I forget the name of the town, but it's in between Klamath Falls and Bend. So it's turquoise and coral. And again, I tested the stones. No dye came off of it. And this looks like the real deal. So I think, and I don't suspect there's any resin. I don't suspect this is stabilized turquoise. So this is real turquoise and coral. Just a couple more non-clothing pieces to share. I found a Betsy Johnson purse. It's a unicorn. I have always loved her pieces, but as of late, I've become much more obsessed with thrifting her pieces. So I found this purse. I couldn't not pass it up. I paid $13 for it, but it's Love Betsy. So it was probably a brand that was sold at like Ross, TJ Maxx. And I think her brand, Love Betsy, is like meant for children. So I might end up giving this to Lena as she gets older. This piece is from also Betsy Johnson. I got this in Klamath Falls. It's a computer case, but I'm going to find another use for it. And this print, I love this print with the charm jewelry. Matches one of my shirts that I have. That's by Betsy. And that's why I saw it. I'm like, oh, I know what that is right away. But this is from like 2007, 2008 era, Betsy Johnson. So when she first shut down all her boutiques and you started seeing her stuff in like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, all those stores. Okay, so the last two items I got at Ross, and I got them in Bend. I got the elusive pink flamingo wicker style purse. It's plastic. This is not real wicker. It's actually meant to be like a picnic basket, but I'll probably use it as a purse. It is so cute. And then I also got this Lily Pulitzer. This is a wicker. It's meant to be like a wine bottle holder, but I'll again find some other use for it because I just am obsessed with anything Lily Pulitzer. And that was at Ross. Okay, so now on to my stack of clothes. So the first, I've kind of broken things down. I'm going to show you stuff I bought to resell, stuff I bought for my daughter, and stuff I bought for myself to keep. So, and there's a very good piece at the very end that is actually for sale, that will be for sale. It's not for sale yet. I haven't put it up yet. And everything that I'm showing that will be for sale will be on my eBay page. So I found this little 60s cotton plaid shift dress. This is going to be on my shop. Super cute. It's kind of a coral and yellow plaid. Very cute. That was actually found in Klamath Falls. This was found in Bend. It was found at the group thrift store. Totally cute 60s dress, and the brand on this one is right there. It's Miss Rita Junior's Petite California. So this is meant for like a teenager, but if you're petite, it'll be a good fit. I love those colors. And it's kind of it's like a cotton nylon. I don't know if that's a thing. It's not like a plasticky nylon. This was also found at the group thrift store. It's a 50s kind of champagne satin evening gown. Really pretty. It's that faux wrap accent in the front and kind of a wide collared back. This one does have a brand. It is Murray Schneider Dress Company of San Francisco. So there's the vintage label. So this will be eventually in my shop. The next one I would have kept, but it doesn't fit me. So this will also be in my shop. It's a gorgeous orange and pink bar cloth maxi dress. And it's got a really cute kind of gold accent at the Empress line or bust. Kind of reminds me like Gucci. And this is a Mahi of Hawaii. There's the tag. So that was a cool find. I mean, I spotted this right away. Ran right up to it. It was my first vintage find in that shop. Okay, next up are things that I found that are going to be for sale that I found in Klamath Falls. Goodwill. Or no, this was, sorry, Grants Pass. I found this 90s crinkled rayon dress, and it's a really cute like floral print, and it was brand is Fashion Bug. It says it's a size 16, but vintage size 16. I tried it on, doesn't fit me. And it's got the kind of corseted tie back that was really popular of that era. I have this homemade Gunny Sacks prairie style dress. They did a really good job. I thought it was the real thing when I spotted it, but it's not. It's homemade, but it's still great, great, great construction. So it's got the kind of bigger sleeves with the corseted top. It's got the, you know, popular satin ivory detailing that all Gunny Sacks dresses does. It has ruffled bottom, and it zips up the back with a plastic zipper. But again, I'm pretty sure just with the construction, when you put the dress inside out, it doesn't look like something that would have had a Gunny Sacks label on it. It's definitely a mimicked piece, but it's done very well. So that will be in my shop. Okay, so this is the last item that'll be in my shop. This was found also in Klamath Falls. It's a 1960s maxi dress, and it's got this velvet long sleeve top to it, and then the Lurex pink, silver, black fabric for the skirt. Very pretty. Okay, so next up are all the clothes that I bought for Lena. She's got a closet full, so there's no reason for me to buy her more, but it's really hard when I come across pieces that are just so cute, vintage. So I bought her this. This is a Carter's top, nothing really special. I just love when I can find her the linen pieces, so that'll be good for the summer. Here's a dress from probably late 80s, early 90s. It's totally something my mom would have bought for me. There's no tag, but it's this corduroy red polka dot, and then it's got a really cute Scotty dog and flower print on the bottom. She's already got like 3 dresses that are from the 90s with the Scotty dog. I think it's just, I can't help myself. This is stuff I bought her at Ross, so really nothing special, but had to share too. It's in the pile. Cute swimsuit. I love the pink and the leaf print that just mimics, you know, the Hollywood Beverly Hills Hotel, I mean. And I just love the little palms. I got her this little dress set. This is Tommy Bahama brand. I am a sucker for strawberries for her as well. So, and it's a cute light jersey, good for the summer. And then this cute little lemon, or not lemon, it's this yellow floral print. So one of my new obsessions for her are pants that are like fluttered on the bottom, fluted, or bell bottom. She looks so cute in those type of pants. So I picked up these cute little cotton polka dot with the ruffles on the bottom, little pockets on the back. So cute. Gingham is something else. I can't help myself. But I got this little orange gingham dress, and then it's got cherries and orange on the bottom, and it's got kind of that scalloped edge. It's so cute. Just a couple more pieces for her. I got this cute little cotton blue, likely late 80s, early 90s jumper. It looks like it's homemade, so just something light to wear in the summer. I got her this really cute Mexican dress, embroidered. I know that you can kind of buy these at like any Mexican tienda that has clothing We have a couple here in town, but I like to grab these pieces when I see them, just because she does have Mexican heritage through my husband's side, and I want to make sure she's aware of her roots as she grows up. So I got her this pretty dress. This is for her much later, but I'm learning, like, when I come across these pieces, get them and just put them away, and as she grows, pull them out. So I got her this really cute 70s homemade dress. It probably won't even be wearable till she's like 9 or 10, but it's such a really pretty peach and floral print, and one of my nicknames for her is she's my peach. So if I find anything in that color scheme, you know I'm going to definitely get it. Here's another pair of those pants that are flared. So cute. Again, more flared pants, floral, polka dot. And then this was just one of those pieces, you know, like somebody's grandma probably made this for their granddaughter and they just gave it to the thrift store. At least that's what I tell myself, which is why I had to rescue it. But it's this really cute crocheted kind of rainbow dress, and she'll probably wear this in the wintertime when something thick like this will be better suited for the weather. Okay, now onto the stack of clothing that I'm keeping for myself. The first item is it's a Sears, or no, it's Montgomery Ward. It's a house dress, probably from the late 60s, early 70s. And it's this beautiful orange gingham. It's got rickrack all over the place. It zips up the front. This would have been great when I was breastfeeding. But it will still be great now, just to have a nice light dress to wear during the summer. And this, I think we got this at the Iron Horse antique store, and this was the one that was in the downtown location. And it was actually the only thing I bought from that store. But it looks bigger, but it's actually got this tie that you can tighten the waist. So it's a really comfortable fit. And that brand again was Montgomery Ward. There you go. Next is an 80s top. I like to find these pieces just because they are very comfortable to wear. One of my many body insecurities, trigger warning, is that I hate my arms. And I know that it's likely genetics that I have them from my dad's side. But even when I've lost like a lot of weight, my arms just don't look like they match my body. So I really like to find clothing that have kind of the big sleeves to give you that extra space just for comfort. And 80s tops tend to do that. So this top is from the brand Cricket Lane. And this was found at the group thrift store. It was just like a cotton with like a pastel rainbow print. Just a little button up. Next is another piece I found at the group thrift store. It's a 90s rayon, kind of that, I'd say this was really popular like in the late 90s. I just really love this dye job, kind of the rose pink. And it's got the kind of soutache style embroidery with the wooden buttons down the front, and then tie in the back, and just a nice cozy dress to wear. And I just can't help it. I can't pass up rayon dresses. This I kind of bought as a joke. This is also found at the group thrift store in Bend. This is the universal thread dress from Target that had a bit of a cult or viral following. People were buying these prairie style dresses and like taking these pictures where they look like they're on a farm. And it's really people that just didn't understand the style. The style was to mimic gunny sacks dresses because they were very popular at the time. So it makes sense that Target's going to put out pieces that, you know, resemble these pieces that are really popular. So I bought it because I also love the print. I think that this would be a great Thanksgiving, maybe to wear at Thanksgiving, maybe to wear just in the fall in general. It would be really cute with a pair of boots. So here's the dress. And again, it's just prairie style. So there's that print. So looking forward to figuring out how to wear that. Okay, so I'm going to save this piece. So the next couple of pieces I bought at Klamath Falls thrift store. We really didn't find a lot in Bend, to be honest. Bend thrift stores, they had several, but they didn't have a lot of vintage. And I feel like on our way home, we stopped at the one, I forget the name of the town, but it's in between Bend and Klamath Falls. It's the only Goodwill that's between there. And just found a couple pieces there, but no clothing. And then Klamath Falls was just a gold mine. In fact, my husband had to like rip me out of the store. It's like, we have to leave. Like, you know, your parents are waiting to leave. They've got the baby. Like, you know, we have to go home. So I didn't really get to go through the store as deeply as I'd liked to, but that's okay. I don't need a ton of stuff, which is what I ended up with anyways. So I think I was like making up for not finding the stuff I'd hoped to find in Bend, and so bought things that now I regret that I might end up just selling anyways. But I really love this piece. So this is a like late 70s, early 80s. It's a little what do you call that? Polyester, light polyester. I just love this color. It's like a seafoam mint green with the pink purple florals. It's got the 3/4 sleeves, buttons up the front. It's got the matching belt and then pleated skirt. So cute, pretty dress. I don't know that I'll wear this during the summer because polyester is hot to wear when it's already hot. So this might be like an end of the summer as it starts to get cooler dress, or save this for spring when it's still cold here. So the next piece is a vintage, it just says New York, New York. But it's the same, I've seen this print, like Vanity Fair has used this like cheetah print, or not cheetah, sorry, leopard print before. But it's like a lounge dress, something to wear at home or wear over your jammies or wear as jammies. But I just adore this print. So I picked this up for me. The next piece is one I regret. And it's not because it's not cute, it's not comfortable, it's really itchy. Just trying it on, I would regretted it instantly. If I'd had time to try it on, I probably would have been like, nope. But it's the brand Cassandra, and this is late 70s, early 80s. It's a really pretty Lorex pink, maybe even lavender, with like silver accents. It's got the ruched sleeves with the little tie accent. Really pretty rhinestone buttons. But again, it's just not comfy. So this might actually go in my to sell pile. And it would probably be comfortable if you wore it with like a tank top under it. I don't know. Next up, I also found this again at the Klamath Goodwill. It's a accordion caftan style top, and it's like a light polyester cream, and then it's got this cherry blossom print, so that's cute. But I'll probably save that for, because again, polyester, early fall, early spring. Next up, I got this green floral 90s rayon dress. Really nothing to it. There's not even a tag, but I know it's definitely 90s just because of the style, fabric, but just a gorgeous light rayon dress. Okay, just a couple more items to go. So here's another 90s dress. If you saw my post on Instagram, I found this dress a couple weeks ago, and it was leopard print with roses, 90s rayon dress, crinkled rayon dress, and this is actually the same brand. So it's a red with elephants, kind of a, like, I'd say African animal design, but again, I just love loose, comfortable rayon dresses. Okay, next is this really cute, it's like a apron shirt. There's the print, kind of gingham strawberry print, and it's got a tie that ties around the front to the back, and it's got these 3 pockets in the front. Kind of a good crafting apron. So that's for me. I'm keeping that for now. Okay, so the last 3 pieces are my absolute favorite finds for the last month. One of the last pieces I found even before my Bend trip, but it's so good I have to share it with you guys. Okay, so the first item, I found this in Klamath Falls. It's a Betsy Johnson dress. It's from like 2007, 2008. And here's the tag. Sorry. There. Betsy Johnson. This doesn't fit me. It's definitely too small. I can't even get it over my shoulders. But this is the same Betsy Johnson dress that, well, not the exact one, but it's the same style worn by Amy